You didn't even do with one open.
I didn't even know what the rules were.
I was so angry. I told you, like, we can't change the rules. You can't change the rules.
I know what the rules were, right? But
Texas Hold'em is so competitive. It is so focused, man on the card and the opponents. So you don't really interact. You don't really talk. 2 more.
hey, Frankie,
Hello, boss. Guineas.
great to have you back in Dublin. How's your week going?
Fantastic. I'm
Good.
here visiting your club. Beautiful
Yeah.
club. I'm
Nice.
here visiting EMPC.
You've played a couple of games this week.
I did.
And
I
how's
actually
that?
cashed.
You did? I didn't think you cashed. I seen you getting late. I seen you going late. I thought you bubbled.
No, I cashed.
Okay, well
I
done.
cashed.
Well
But only one.
Yeah.
So
This is your first time in this club, right? You've been in the old club.
correct. I had a
Yeah.
membership in the old club. It's the same club, but new direction. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
No, it
Nice,
is.
yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
And with the hotel upstairs, it works well for having events. So yeah, it's gone well.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And you have, you have everything around the corner. You have a large shopping center. You have plenty of hotel
Loads
options.
of restaurants.
The hotel,
yeah.
exactly.
Everything, yeah. Bars.
Mhm.
Yeah. We're right beside the Lewis, so you can get the Lewis from city centre if you're
Yeah.
coming out from the airport. So yeah, all went well.
Yeah.
So tell me, what have you got coming up this month?
Me, yeah, I do the festival. I'm very happy.
We need to spare.
We
We
need-
need to spare. Cheers, buddy, mate. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, buddy.
I went past.
Wait. Who is?
I went too much.
Yeah, and I am.
You didn't go enough.
I'm closer. yeah.
You're out of practice. So anyway,
0.
Bratislava, you have your festival coming up
Yeah,
in
in
a couple of weeks' time.
a few weeks' time. Yeah.
Yeah. So festival's going unbelievable. You were just saying there before we got on here, the Henda Mob in Rozhdov
Yeah.
got over 2,000 players.
Yeah, 2,400 entries.
That's unbelievable. Oh, and what was that last year?
1,000, 1,100, something.
Wow.
So we actually created together with Hand Mob and King's Casino, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
when they push, they can push. So that's the largest field for a Hand Mob ever.
Yeah.
That's something
And
like.
I think, did you have last year, you had the largest one as well? Or
Yeah, the largest-
one flight, wasn't
Yeah,
it? No, largest-
we have a largest of a lot of things, but usually that's related to the mixed games.
We had at the Irish Open, we had the largest one day.
Yes, correct.
And
You
then you
did.
had the largest last year. And you had okay, so
Correct.
we're going to have to beat you
We-
again
yeah,
this year.
you have to.
It's back and forth.
No, but it's a friendly banter. I
Yeah.
love it. And you are like Irish Open is it's a monster. It's beautiful.
So JP, tell us, promote it a little bit. Tell us all about it. What is the festival series?
The festival series. So Frank is doing the festival series now. It started off as the Cash Game Festival.
Yeah.
Probably 10 years ago, was it?
Yeah.
Give or take.
You give or take.
Frankie had one of his first Cash Game Festivals in my old club. Last year, I went to all 3 of your stops.
Yes.
What Frankie does, which I really love, it's very similar to what we do at the Irish Open, is it's not just about the poker. It's about all the off the felt activities. Like when we were in Malta, you brought us off to a beach. There was a wine tasting thing. It's just getting all the community together, getting all the people together, and having a good time. Everyone goes plays poker as well, and they have a fun there. But I think what you've done is amazing. You create the community, and when we were in Rozhdov, we went down to the Japanese restaurant. And
Yeah.
you brought in a tuna. You brought in a tuna. It was like a 200-pound tuna you brought in. But these are the things that people, when they come to your events, they make connections with people,
Yeah.
and then they're like, "I enjoyed that, and I'm going to go back to the next one." And it's a really cool thing. Like I couldn't believe that you got 2,000 players in Rozhdov for the Henda Mob. So like if you go back 3 years ago, what sort of numbers were you getting to where you are now?
Yeah, I would say we're double, and we have to remember that 3 years ago we did 1 event. Now I do 3 events per year.
Okay.
Next year I will do 4.
And where's the new stop?
The latest stop, the new
Are
stop,
you, is this a
is
first
now
time?
okay. First time,
Exclusive.
it's exclusive.
Exclusive.
So I live in Estonia, Tallinn.
Yeah.
So I'm going back to Estonia, back to Hilton. I'll make my biggest event next year in November.
Brilliant.
The festival Tallinn is back.
So is Bratislava going to move to a different stop?
Correct. Bratislava is not
different times,
moving
it-
different time.
different
So
time,
the
yeah.
Bratislava 1 month ahead of Irish Open, of course.
Okay.
So steer clear properly.
Cool.
So we support each other as usual.
Brilliant. Thank. And so we obviously have the European Mixed Game Championships here this week with Froden Tobias. It's their brainchild, and we did it for 2 years in Bratislava. This is the first year we've had it here. But you have in your games, your festivals, you have a lot of mixed games.
I do.
And tell me a bit about that.
Yeah, like I think it comes from Scandinavia.
Yeah.
We have always had a big choice of mixed games: the Norwegians, the Swedes, the Finns, and actually Olympic Casino or Teresa Nousiainen, the Finns. They have had Kings of Tallinn. They've had amazing events where you have a mixed game spread. Me personally, I did Pokerfinkampen, I did Nordic Aces. I did events in Estonia which had mixed games elements.
Yeah.
So we are used to it. Cash Game Festival, remember, Leader's Choice was the biggest table.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, it was not, or Sviten, you know. I hammered out Sviten as a game to all of
I
Europe.
played Sviten in Malta, I think it was last year, and the bracelet winner from the WSOP was on my table. I actually knocked them out.
Yeah,
and
fantastic.
I hadn't a clue what I was doing. If the truth be known, like I was googling what strategy, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing here?"
Yeah.
But it's great because people love it.
Yeah.
And because, like, okay, obviously the Hold'em games obviously get the massive numbers.
Of course they do.
But people like trying something different.
Correct.
And it's, again, there's a massive community with the mixed games.
Yeah.
And people will travel. Like we've had, I think 2 Americans traveled here all the way to Ireland for this event.
It's insane.
Which is, it's fabulous. So what new are you doing with the mixed games in your festival series?
That's a cool one. So I think I brought to Europe Sviten Special.
Yeah.
I think I have been promoting Open Face Chinese Pineapple more than anyone else.
So I've
But
copied
now-
both of your structures
you have.
for the Irish
I
Open.
know.
So we've Sviten for the first time at the Irish Open next year. And again, we're going with what you've done. And last year we brought Open Face into it.
It's very nice.
And it was amazing. Like, someone asked me, Paul Quinn, who played poker for years, and he asked me last year, or this year before the Irish Open, how many people that think, he wants to do 7 triple draw. He said, how many people do you think he's going to get? I was like, I don't know, 30. It's the first time we've ever done it. We got 122 players.
That was insane.
It was amazing. Every event was off the charts.
Yeah.
So anyway,
we pushed it good together actually last year. No, this year we will add Chicago. It's a Swedish game. No one knows about it.
Tell me how that works.
I can't.
You
It's
not
too
know?
complex. It's too complex to speak about it. It's a hard one.
Okay.
But I was in a podcast with Americans, and we spent half an hour explaining the game without cards. And it's an episode, Poker All the Games by Martin. And
Was there a Chicago game in Malta recently? Or
no, it's the first time ever the rules are written in English, and we're doing a tournament in English. We have done it at Swedish Championship.
Okay.
For 3-4 years. Maurits Altekardas is
Okay.
like the really.
So maybe when I was over at the Sigma event, when you were there, people
were playing on the side.
People were talking about it there. Yeah, because that's the first time I've heard about it.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it's now being pushed.
Okay.
It's like
cool.
cocaine, a new one. And you remember we met first time, 2014, at Irish Poker Open. Which
Irish
you
Poker
were,
Open or Norwegian Championships?
No, Irish Poker Open. I think it was.
Where we played, we got heads up.
Correct. You came
That was
second.
Norwegians.
That was Norwegians.
That was Binglaho.
No, it was in betweeners.
In-betweeners. Oh my god. Pure energy. That was a great game.
Best game ever.
Yeah.
I won. I got a trophy, and you come second.
And I cashed. A
You
miracle.
cashed.
It proves anybody can win. Get results.
No, that's where we befriended each other.
Yeah. 12
And it
years.
was in the mixed games.
Yeah.
12 years, yeah. 12 years. It's insane.
Yeah.
But I think it was Irish and Norwegian was back to back.
Not in 2014. The first time I went back. So they were always one after the other, but they were in different venues. So the Norwegians used to always finish on Palm Sunday,
Yes.
and the Irish Open used to start on the Thursday of Easter and would finish on Easter Monday.
Okay.
In 2016 is when we merged the two of them. So 2016 is when myself and Paul bought the Irish Open and took over it. And I obviously was running the Irish Open. I was running the Norwegian Championship in the City West Hotel, and Paul was running the Irish Open in the Burling Hotel. And we brought the two of them. I was actually saying to them beforehand, like, we break down and you're setting up. Why not just kind of bring the two of them together? And that's what we did. And I think the year before we took it on, it was like 320 players. And each year, our first year we got 802. Yeah. And each year it's just growing and growing and growing. Yeah.
I've been at Irish Open now. If I can answer the same question, but
yes, Franke, you're the expert, of course. What is the Irish Open? Give us a number. Why should people go there and not to the festival?
yeah, but it's easy. Like I think it's the biggest standalone event, the funniest standalone event. It's poker and fun extravaganza in a very accessible country. Ireland is beautiful. The venue, the old venue, current venue, it's amazing. The machinery, the staff, the management at the bar, having the black gold. No, it's a so well run machine from day one, and I've really been there every year since then.
Yeah.
2016 at least. I think
Yeah.
I was there 14 too, but then I wasn't. Was 16, and I've seen the growth. I've been involved in the growth with the TV production and video production.
Yeah,
and,
because your company did the TV,
I did
the
TV
live
table,
streaming for a
live
couple of
stream
years,
also
yeah? For
a few
3 years, 2 years?
and then we did the
Pre-COVID,
first proper
yeah.
interviews and pre-COVID. Yeah,
And you did, correct me if I'm wrong here, your guys went into town,
yeah.
you found a guy, you went around, asked people a couple of questions about poker. We found a guy who's never played poker. You brought him out, and we put him into the Irish Open. You gave him a bit of coaching, and we had a couple of pros or ambassadors. We gave him a bit of coaching for half an hour. They a little sit and go,
Yeah.
and put him into the tournament.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he was basically from the street.
Yeah, it was great.
He was a nice guy. I mean, it was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It was. I mean,
And he lasted a couple of hours,
yeah, it is.
which,
no.
which is more than I've ever had.
100% same here almost. No,
Yeah.
but like we have done a lot, and I really think that I've learned a lot how to run events through Irish Open, and also the Norwegian Championship, which you run too then with Frode. How to handle different operators so they don't compete, different interest groups so they collaborate for a common good,
Yeah.
for players, for dealers, for organizers. Of course, we need. This is a business. We need to survive. So if I would choose one tournament to visit, I would never say WSOP. I've told everyone it's Irish Open, and I stand for that, even though I want to promote the festival.
That's
the
interesting.
festival.
Doubles up here, clashing with us next year.
But that's I think that is an unluck in business. It's not on purpose. I know the other
Yeah.
parties there too. It's not on purpose.
Look,
It's just how the hotels are.
I don't think it affects us.
No.
It's a different buying range, to be perfectly honest with you. And if I'm actually being honest, or if I thought about it, like anyone that's going to come to Prague for the WSOP, they start on the 31st.
Yeah.
So anyone that's coming from outside of Europe, I think we're going to come to the Irish Open first.
Yeah.
So at the start we have all our high rollers. So we've got our 2 5Ks, our 2 3Ks, and our 10K, and we've got the Luxon pay 1 million guaranteed on the first weekend.
Wow.
So all of that happens before the World Series.
That's fantastic.
So,
Get them over.
Anyone come from America
them
or
over.
from Australia or whatever that wants to come to the WSOP, I think it makes sense. They're going to come to the Irish Open. And then the main event starts. I don't think anyone's going to miss. Anyone that's want to play a 1K buy-in is going to miss the Irish Open main event.
Correct.
So when the two happen at the same time, it's two different markets. So I actually think it can help.
I think so too. And in my world, I didn't reference at all to WSOP Europe or WC circuit.
Right.
I talk about the whole 2-month extravaganza in US,
Right,
which
yeah.
everyone talks about.
Yes.
I truly believe that Irish Open, your event, is cooler than that.
Well, thank you.
That's my point.
Yeah, but and I appreciate.
I really mean it.
I appreciate that. Like, as you know, I've worked around a lot of places in Europe. I don't do so much now, but I was doing tournament director for a lot of the big organizations a long time ago. And one thing I learned from Frode was a lot of players come to not all of them win, obviously, but let's make it fun.
Yeah.
So as you said there, if you're going to put on an event that people leave and says that's the one stop I want to come back to. And some of the events that I used to go to previously it was just all business. It was sterile. There was nothing to do. So if you won money, you couldn't party.
Yeah.
If you were doing bad, you couldn't blow off steam. And like there's people come to the Crackdown, or people come to the Irish Open and don't leave the Crackdown.
Correct.
And
They play one tournament and they're in the crack them the rest of the time, and they love it.
I know people that don't even play one tournament. There's there's a couple of people that come over from England that haven't played Scally and his missus come over. They haven't played a single tournament. So we go up to Johnny Fox's and we go for a dinner. They're in there doing karaoke, and like they literally haven't played one hand of poker in about 3 years in Ireland. And Phil Baker does a great job in there.
Yeah, he does.
Every night
Actually, he does.
Yeah,
He's a machine.
Like he slags me all the time. I slag him, and two of us bounce off each other. But every night, like how he does it. So he's going around doing interviews during the daytime. Then at night time, he has some sort of competition, whatever. And then we have some sort of live entertainment with magicians last year, all sorts of great stuff. And like this year, we actually have a lot of. Last year we had our first Deaf Championship at the Irish Open, and this year I think we have. On the spot here, I think 5 Deaf events this year.
Wow, you increased that much?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool.
We are so Darren Chow, who's one of the friends of the Irish Open, and he plays all the different events. There's a massive event on in Barcelona in a couple of weeks' time, which I think gets about 800 players. That are different.
That's insane
Yeah,
numbers.
it's unreal. And so we're collaborating with them, trying to get some of their players over. We'll promote that event at the Irish Open and vice versa. But we brought in on the Saturday night, we have a deaf comedian coming in for all so we have a whole night for them.
But this is what Irish Open is about. You include the community, you extend and go beyond, and now you focus on one extra community, and it's amazing.
So this is we met Darren in was it Calgary? We met
on the
Darren
road trip,
in Canada 2 years ago, and lovely guy, and he goes around and plays a lot, and he was saying a lot of these events that they go to deaf events, and that's brilliant that they all get to meet each other, but he'd love to go to another event.
Exactly.
And so that's why we brought in the deaf event at the Irish Open last year, because all these guys come over and then they play all the other events, and hopefully they end up on a table with someone so they can talk to each other.
Yeah.
Whereas beforehand he was going to events on his own, and he wasn't able to communicate and have a bit of crack. So that's something that I'm really proud of, and I hope this year we'll get a lot more players. So
it was nice last year.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, look
But
at
5 events now. It's massive.
Everything starts somewhere, and it moves on. Like this week here with Frode and Tobias coming over with European Mixed Game Championships. Numbers aren't off the charts, but it has to start somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? It has
It's
to
the
start
same with the
somewhere.
festival. The first festival, totally different numbers than last.
Yeah.
So, or coming now in a week, like
Exactly.
it's in a week, or 10 days, whatever it is.
And who are running satellites for your festival at the moment?
Oof, it's
Coolbet, right?
Coolbet, it's Unibet. I mean, it's 10, 15 operators running satellites. So basically, wherever in the world you are, almost you can qualify to the festival. And I do a package approach, so it includes hotel 6 nights, includes a main event buy-in.
Okay.
It's a bit different setup. Some people do, you only qualify and get the main event ticket or something like that and sort of travel yourself.
Okay.
But I prefer to have the communication and ensure that people are coming, they know where they should go. And also I can then brief them in advance. This is our hospitality package that is included, which is why you go. Exactly.
When I was in Malta and Rosendorf, these are all the cool activities that we did. Yeah.
And when people
it's almost to the point for me, I don't play poker then. I go off on the crack. Yeah.
So when people win a package, a 1,600 package, they count, okay, 550 buy-in, 840 hotel. Oh, but Franke, where is this 200 going? You see, come to hospitality. Oh, is it worth it?
It's 100%
it is
worth
worth a lot,
100% worth it. That tuna alone in Rosendorf was more than 200 quid. And how do you get it there, by the way? We're in the middle of Central Europe.
Yeah, imported it. This was insane, but it was cool. It was cool.
It was cool, yeah. Yeah, it was very cool.
And that's what we should let crack then. Let the festival. Yeah, hospitality.
And these are things like this is where people make connections away from at the poker table. We're trying to be each other. We're trying to each other. You know what I mean? Like,
steal your money.
You're trying to get us drunk, okay? I'm trying to get people drunk. But everyone else is trying to win chips, okay? So these are the things where people go off away from the felt and they get to know each other. Like actually, Yeovil last night, was it last night or the night before? So a lot of the guys here, they're playing board games, they're playing all other games, and this is where they just get to be with each other and make friends.
I think that's the strength, the biggest strength of mixed games, is that Texas Hold'em is so competitive. It is so focused man on the card and the opponents, so you don't really interact, you don't really talk. You sit there with the headset and you hoodie and don't want to reveal anything. Fucking mixed games is, anything can happen. Let's talk and have a Guinness Zero. It doesn't matter.
And I think the mixed game community, because they all love it, and now that these mixed games are starting to happen all around Europe in different places, they all go to them and they all support them because they want them on the schedule. They want to have these events on the schedule. They want to see it grow. And like even in the club here now, most of the guys that play in my club are predominantly Hold'em or Omar players. Okay, and even during the week, some are like, okay, what is this game? How do I learn to play the game to go up and play? You know what I mean? Like some of the games were probably a little bit too expensive for an absolute brand new player, but those couple of games at €300 that some of the guys said, okay, I'll try that. I'll get. I think Tobias did 1 or 2 like schools before a game.
Exactly.
So yeah, look, it's a gateway to people playing a different game instead of just Hold'em or just Omar. You know what I mean?
It expands the community, and we if we take proudness in the thing, I think we have done good. We brought Sweden to Europe through the Cash Game Festival here, for example. And Omaha have expanded quite a lot. We have brought the mixed games. Now you have Mixed Games Festival. Oh, didn't exist. So we have done good,
You have brought
we have done good.
I know we had we had a spit in the game at the Irish, or not at the Norwegian Championships back in, I think, 2013, 14.
Which was a wrong.
I think we did it 2 years, and the second year, like the first year, like all the cash games were playing it,
Yeah.
and all the Irish guys loved it, and this, for whatever happened the second year, it just kind of like fell off.
Yeah, because you started to implement your hard ruled that
it's
one
my fault,
open,
is it?
one open doesn't exist. It's only in Scandinavia. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, so that's why we didn't
Yes.
take off back then. So, okay, so never
Yeah,
followed
it's
your
the one
rules.
open.
Okay, good.
And that's another cool thing. Like Chicago is coming now, a Swedish game. Like no one plays it. The rule that if you discard one and you get one open, that's also a Swedish invention. No one has played it anywhere. When you try to explain that to Americans, they're like, one open?
What
What do
is
you
this?
mean?
Yeah, what is
and
this?
then, so imagine you play deuce to 7 triple draw.
Yeah.
Last discard. If you discard one, is one open? Oh, it's like the bomb pot tournaments and all these things, you know. One open can change the world.
You get these big publicly listed operators to come and sponsor events. PokerStars actually
Yeah.
running it. How come they don't mind if they don't go crazy with all their compliance, etc.?
So,
We do compliance.
we do comply.
We are more gamble aware than any other events, I think.
I actually think so. PokerStars have gotten behind the Irish Open massively. Dave Curtis, good friend of the Irish Open, actually was my boss when I was 18 when I worked in the supermarket and done stores. It's crazy how we got back into business together. And Cedric,
What? He was your boss at the supermarket
yeah, when I was 18, I worked in the supermarket just down the road from here.
with Cedric?
No, with Dave Curtis.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Dave Curtis. Yeah, Dave Curtis worked
Because
for another
Cedric's French,
supermarket. He was like
yeah.
a area manager. He got hired into the company that I work for, and he actually tried to make me a manager. I was like, I'm going back to college. But then he started playing poker. I seen him play poker. He came 5th or 6th in the first Irish Poker Championship won by Gavin. That was actually in the CUS Hotel back in 2005 or 6, I think it was.
Okay.
He went off, had his own business. Then he got into poker.
Yeah.
But he has great ideas and he's really pushed it as a Cedric. But like we can kind of do some stuff that they probably can't do because it's
Correct.
it's not their event. You know what I mean? Like they're a listed company. They probably have to. Okay, like actually, the first year they were sponsors, and I think we had this Team Ireland versus Team England.
Yes.
Was it the first year or the second year?
That was the second year.
That was the second year,
Yeah.
right? And we had this idea where we're going to go up to Johnny Fox's, and
No, that was the first year. The second year you had a mix of teams. Sorry.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, I want to get sheep with an Ireland flag and the English flag and see who shaved the first. I'm like, JP, come on. we can't
That's a great idea for
I thought it was
TV.
great. Yeah. They're like, you can't. I was like, sheep get shared all the time. And they're like, no, let's
it's
not do
good.
that. But they love the madness of it. And they've actually, Phil Baker, I'll go back to what a great job he does in the crack den. They brought him off to some of their events last year to try and recreate the crack den they brought him to Marbella for, I know they're all the PokerStars Opens now, but I think that was in Australis at the time. They brought him to Cyprus for an EPT, and I'm fairly certain they brought him to another event. I can't think which one it was, but they love how they can just go crazy. They can come up with great ideas.
And let's be loose.
If anything goes wrong, it's not on them. It's the Irish Open. You know what I mean? And nothing goes wrong. It's great. And it's like I remember we did this team thing again, and we had a race.
Yeah.
And after so it was like a horse race. So you had
Yes.
this inflatable thing.
Yes.
And after they all ran, it was a draw. Okay.
Yes.
So the two team captains had to go. It was Braggy and Fit in Hand. And Baker's on the mic. It's like as if it was entry. You know what I mean? And Julian was saying, so he's one of the marketing managers, and he does all the live events. And he's someone from Cyprus because we were planning the EPT service at the time. He's like, what is this crazy stuff with the horse race at the Irish Open? I was like, but it's
And that horse race is man-made by you on RDS, which is Royal Horse something Society, Royal
RDS Royal
Horse Society.
Dublin Society.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Which is a horse track,
Yeah.
and then it's just outside on the grass in the beautiful surrounding, and then Phil doing the commentary.
Yeah. But like as I said,
supporting cheating in a way. With the water guns.
with the water gun. And I was actually going up to trip Spraggy over, and they had rugby tackled them and took him down.
Beautiful, beautiful. No, but I mean, so the question was, how do operators handle that we are off the radar, but we are not. Like we are gamble aware. I think we do everything right, but we do it
100%.
with our way, you know.
Like
our way
even
of
like
doing it.
Celine and Michael and Barb at iPoker.
Yeah.
So obviously Paddy Power's part of iPoker, and obviously Akulbe's part of iPoker as well,
Yes,
right?
correct. Yeah.
And they're obviously super compliant.
Yeah.
And everything is done correct and is right and it's professional, but we just bring the fun element
Correct.
into it. You know what I mean? So
And if you think like one of my main partners is Unibet,
Yeah.
and they have Unibet Open, they have Unibet DeepStack Open, it's the same thing. They really want the player to have fun outside the box with a Daglingo or bingo and fun nights and, you know, player lounge, losers lounge. This is what it has to be there.
To answer Lemon's question, if it wasn't been done right, they wouldn't be sponsors. They wouldn't be
100%,
involved
100%,
because
100%.
as I said, they're listed companies and they can't allow something that's not above board happening. And like, as you know, regulation is coming into Ireland.
Yeah.
The Game Commission got brought into law there last year, and they're in the process of doing all the checks and balances. But what we do with the Irish Open, we're already ahead of everything that they're probably going to suggest. We're already doing, and we have been doing for years.
Of course.
It's just proper business, you know what I mean?
Correct. And in the festival's case, we are acting as a promoter inside live casinos.
Yeah.
And they follow the law. And they
course,
would lose
yeah.
their license. And I mean, do you think any live casino would care about what I say? No.
If they
need to
lose their
run their
license,
business.
they're open 365 days
So
a
to answer
year,
you,
so-
yes, we are legit. We're doing it right, but we do it with a smile.
Exactly.
And maybe a bit more.
We're doing it with our hand.